Hey guys, welcome to my channel Hammonds Hobbies. My name's Glenn, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something very different to my usual content on this channel, and that is opening up my very first pack of the Final Fantasy TCG series. But not just any pack, this is Opus 1 Wave 1, so the very first print run of this set. Very hard to get sealed packs of these, very expensive, but I've managed to source one and we're going to open it up live on this video. Let's get it. Before we get into today's video, just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that smashes up the like button on these videos and to all the new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here and you're thinking, I thought he did F1, why is he doing this Final Fantasy? Don't worry. F1 sports cards will be the main source of content for this channel, but me personally, I really wanted to start collecting a new TCG series. As a kid, I've always collected cards and I love the hobby in general, so I didn't want to just tie myself down to one thing in particular. In the past, I've done a bit of Disney Lorcana, the Disney Chrome set. I've even got 24, the TV show, that I collect cards from that. But I've always said that you should collect things that you love. I don't look at these as investments. I find these a source of entertainment. And I thought, what do I love? And for me, Final Fantasy is probably one of the biggest series that I've enjoyed throughout my life, and even now going back because my children are starting to play it. Now, to give you an idea of just how much I love Final Fantasy, I've actually got a tattoo of Final Fantasy on my arm. I don't think I can get it in shot there, from Final Fantasy 7. I've even named one of my children Strife after one of the characters from one of the video games, believe it or not. My wife weren't too impressed at the time, but it's stuck, so he's done all right. And over the years, I've always seen that they've done a Final Fantasy TCG, but I've never jumped in on it because I thought I've missed the boat, it's too late, and that's gone on for years and years and years. Well, now they're on like set 22 or 23, something like that. So, and it's still going and people are still meeting up and they're still playing it, and there's a community built around that. But I'm going to be looking at it from a collector's standpoint. So this is going to be my very first pack opening. So if you like collecting TCGs, or you just love Final Fantasy products in general, make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe and tick that little bell notification so you get notified when I upload videos. Now, I'm going to attach this to a playlist series called Final Fantasy. So whenever I upload a video in this playlist, it will be all there together under one playlist, and the F1 stuff will be separate. This is what I'm into, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. If you guys don't like this content and that it gets no views, gets no likes, maybe I won't make more of it and I'll just do it on my own in quiet, in silence. But if it does pick up a bit of traction, then I'll open up more and more boxes and packs and talk about the nuances between the different sets and the different rarities in the cards. Some of these cards go for thousands of pounds. I met a collector the other day and he had the world's largest Final Fantasy collection. And there's certain cards, if you can get a PSA 10 of it, that will go for anywhere up to £5,000. So I was trying to think, what would you have to pull in Formula One for an equivalent hit? And for me, it would have to be a Super Fractal 1 of 1, probably a Max or Lewis. And even some of those sometimes can go for like £3 to £5 grand. So, you know, there's real chases in these sets. So if you're a chaser, if you're an investor, a speculator, then there's something here for you. If you just love Final Fantasy and you just want to see some of the amazing artwork, there's something definitely for you. And if you're into obviously playing the game, there's something for you as well. I don't know much about playing the game. I'm not going to pretend that I do because you'll see straight through me. So I'm looking at this as purely a collector standpoint. I'm going to start off with the first set and try and work my way up to the current sets. I know it's going to take me a while, but hopefully you'll join me on that journey. Right, anyway, that's probably the longest introduction I've done for a while. So let's have a little look. This is Final Fantasy. They call it Opus 1. But this was actually Wave 1. You can tell that this is a Wave 1 pack because the crinkle on the packs are different from when they started Wave 2. Now, a bit like Disney Lorcana, they did an initial Wave 1. those Wave 1 cases and boxes go for way more money than the Wave 2. But with these Final Fantasy, there's actually a bit of story, a bit of background with why they changed some of the cards. They didn't just create a second print run because of supply and demand. There actually is some nuances regarding suicide and obviously like publicity. They had to change some of the cards. So that's like an interesting story. So we'll go through that as we pull them. But wish me luck. The biggest chase of this set is actually a Cloud Strife. Now, this is a Wave 1 Squall from Final Fantasy VIII in a PSA 9. This was given to me as a gift to start my collection. This is my very first Final Fantasy card. So this is the only card really I own. Cloud Strife is in a foil like this one, so sort of like with that foil rainbow effect in the background, is the biggest chase in the set. If I can pull one of them, it goes for about £1,000 if it was graded a PSA 10. So very unlikely though. You only get one in sort of a few boxes, so it's unlikely out of one single pack I'll hit him, but you never know. A boy can dream. So let's start off. We've got Olivia, Summoner. Shiva, she's one of the summons. She's normally an ice-based summon. Sid Highwind, awesome. This is from Final Fantasy VII. Now, Final Fantasy VII is my jam. Like, that is, I completed that game 20 times over. So I know the characters off by heart for Final Fantasy VII, and most of them for Final Fantasy VIII and 9 and 10. But there are obviously some of the previous ones from 1 to 6 that I'm not too clued up on. I have played the games, but I only played for them once. We've got Knight. We've got Deleta. We've got Dragoon. And this is our foil. What's it going to be? Tidus. Nice. This is from Final Fantasy X. That is a nice card. So this is a foil. You get one foil per pack. Now in the set there is, I think, 218 cards in set number 1. So that means you would have to open 218 packs. To get a box, a sealed box of this, there's 36 packs in a box. So you can only ever pull 36 foils from one box. But those boxes are now selling on eBay and the secondary market for about £1,800. So that's why this pack is quite an expensive pack, but it would take you a lot to complete a whole set of these in full. But god damn it, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna collect the whole set, all 216, in this foil effect. So join me for that journey. Smash the like button up and comment down below what you think the best way of me doing that is. I'd love to hear your thoughts. We got Yuge. We got Nuge. Deja. And Preesh. There we go. That is one pack of Final Fantasy. These are all Wave 1. Now, how can I tell that they're Wave 1? The foil is slightly different on the Wave 1. The way it shimmers in the light is different. It's sort of, you'll see that the little speckled effects sort of go in a diagonal trend, whereas a Wave 2, they actually sort of go down and across, so they're more square, if you like. There's also the little colon. So whenever there's a little colon, and I'll do a separate video on this, but when you have these little colon here, the little dot, you can't see it there. I'd have to zoom in a bit further. They're actually like lowered down, whereas the Wave 2, they're actually based very central. So that's a quick way that you can look at these cards and tell if they're Wave 1. And I can actually confirm that these are a Wave 1 pack. So that's awesome. Obviously, I love the Sid Highwing, and obviously I'm a huge fan of Tidus. For me, Squall, Cloud, and Tidus, they're the 3 OG, for me, the 3 OG sort of protagonists, so I'm very happy that I hit that in that one pack. So I'm actually going to be opening more packs of these live over on my Whatnot page, because I noticed nobody's representing this Final Fantasy TCG on Whatnot. I went on there to see if people would box openings or pack openings, and there was none. So I thought, do you know what, if no one's doing it, I'll do it. So go over to my Whatnot if you want to take part. This weekend, Friday at 6 PM UK Standard Time, I've got series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 18. So I've got a huge array of the set from all the different years, and I'm just going to open them up per pack. So if you want to come in and just buy one pack, or you want to buy a whole box worth, it's entirely up to you. I've broke them all down into pack price. You can head on over to my Whatnot page, whatnot.com/HammondsHobbies. I've scheduled a show for this week and next week. We're going to do Final Fantasy Friday fun, and we're going to be opening up packs. Hopefully I can hit some awesome banger foil for you guys, and I'm sure I'll be very tempted to open some of them up myself. But that's it. I hope you like that first look at Final Fantasy the TCG. Now, this has been going for 5 or 6 years, so some of you veterans out there will say, I've seen loads of content like this. But for me, this is the first time seeing it, so I'm very excited. I think the artwork looks amazing, and I'm hoping that obviously some of you guys that have never seen this before may look at this and go, oh, I quite like them, and maybe you'll get involved with it with me too as well. So that's what I'm hoping. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. You can also find me over on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all with the name Hammonds Hobbies. And you can drop me a message at any time and just ask or give me advice about how I should go about collecting this set. That's it from me, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that. Smash the like button up, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.